Greetings and salutations, my fellow gamers. My name is AFarCryAway, and today we're talking Rising Storm 2, Vietnam. Today we're going to be talking about some of the United States Army's weapons that, had to be modified since World War II. So let's get started. The United States after World War II began looking for a new single automatic rifle to replace the M1 Garand, the M1 and M2 carbines, the M1918 Browning, the M3 grease gun, and the Thompson submachine gun. In the Korean War, the M2 carbine largely replaced submachine guns in U.S. service. However, combat experience proved that the M2 and the .30 carbine round was underpowered. American weapons designers concluded that a small caliber, high-velocity round would be necessary. Senior military advisors had to face fanatical enemies in the field, and thought that these small caliber rounds would not be enough. The 7.62 by 51mm NATO cartridge and the M14 rifle were the solution. The M14 was a large improvement on the Garand rifle, boasting a 20-round magazine and automatic fire capability. The US also adopted the M60 as a general-purpose machine gun, or GPMG, at the time. The first confrontations pitting the AK-47 against the M14 came early in the Vietnam War. Reports indicated that the M14 was uncontrollable in full automatic, and that soldiers could not carry enough ammo into the field to maintain fire superiority against the AK-47. A replacement was needed, a medium between traditional preference for high-powered rifles such as the M14 and the lightweight firepower of the M2 carbine. As a result, the Army was forced to reconsider a 1957 request by General Willard G. Wyman, commander of the U.S. Continental Army Command, to develop a .223 caliber or 5.56mm select fire rifle weighing at 6 pounds when loaded with a 20-round magazine. The 5.56 round had to penetrate a standard US helmet at 500 yards and retain a velocity in excess of the speed of sound while matching or exceeding wounding ability of the .30 carbine cartridge. This request ultimately resulted in the development of a scaled-down version of the Armalite AR-10 called the Armalite AR-15 rifle. In 1959, Armalite sold its rights to the AR-10 and AR-15 to Colt due to financial difficulties. Colt manufactured their first batch of 300 select-fire Armalite AR-15 Model 1 rifles in December 1959. Colt marketed the Colt-made Armalite AR-15 rifle to various military services around the world. In October 1961, William Godel, a senior member of the Advanced Research Projects Agency, sent 10 AR-15s to South Vietnam. The reception was enthusiastic, and in 1962, another 1,000 AR-15s were sent. The United States Army Special Forces personnel battlefield reports lavishly praised the AR-15 and the stopping power of the 5.56mm cartridge, and pressed for its adoption. Many changes were made to the AR-15. After modifications to the new redesigned rifles were named the Rifle Caliber 5.56 M16, that March 1964, the M16 rifle went into production, and the Army accepted a delivery of the first batch of 2,129 rifles later that year. The next year, 57,240 rifles were sent. The Colt Armalite AR-15 was discontinued with the adoption of the M16 rifle in 1964. Most Armalite AR-15 rifles in the U.S. service have long ago been upgraded to the M16 configuration. The Armalite AR-15 was also used by the United States Secret Service and other U.S. federal law enforcement agencies. Shortly after the United States military adopted the M16 rifle, Colt trademarked the name AR-15 and has since used it to market its semi-automatic only Colt AR-15 brand of civilian rifles. As for the M14 rifle, it too became modified to fit a new role on the battlefield. The M21 sniper rifle system, the SWS, is the semi-automatic sniper rifle adaptation of the M14 rifle. The United States Army wanted an accurate sniper rifle during the Vietnam War. The M14 was selected because of its accuracy, reliability, and the ability for a quick follow-up shot. As a result, in 1969, the Rock Island Arsenal converted 1,435 national match target grade M14s by adding a Redfield ART adjustable ranging telescope and providing national match grade ammunition. This version, called the XM21, had a specially selected walnut stock and was first fielded in the second half of 1969. An improved version with a fiberglass stock was designated the M21 in 1975. The M21 remained the Army's primary sniper rifle until 1988, when it was replaced by the M24 sniper rifle system, and some M21s were later reissued and used during the Iraq War. Right, and that's all that information and history for you. Let me know in the comments if I misspoke on anything or maybe provided an inaccurate fact, and maybe provide a timestamp for it, because I do not want to misinform anyone here. Plus, most of the sources I'm getting are pretty much Wikipedia here, so it could be incorrect. So please, if you know anything more on this subject, please let us know in the comments. I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much for watching, and leave a like if you liked it, and subscribe for more Rising Storm 2 Vietnam information and news and historical facts in the future. Really appreciate it, guys. Peace out.